today. You've got to hear her first song. She has two more she's going to share with us, but I'd like to introduce you to Miss Essie Curtis Rockwell.
Well, thank you.
Welcome to the show. What a treat we have today. Not only do you have the most beautiful, beautiful alto, soulful voice, but you're also beautiful to look at.
Oh, thank you, Carrie. I feel the same about you.
You're just stunning. I tell you what, I feel it's such a blessing for me to get to talk to you today. So I want you to share with the audience and just tell us, when did you start singing? How did that come into your life? And just tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I started singing as a little girl. I remember in kindergarten the teacher saying, "Essie, come up and sing some songs," and I would just begin to sing in class, and from there singing in my home, you know, as a little girl with my mother and my sisters. I have 3 sisters and a brother, and so we've always worshiped. There was always music in our home.
And then did you go on to sing in church, I would imagine? And
I did.
Yeah.
At the age of 16, I formed a group, the Anointed New Creation Singers. And the Lord told me to do that, and I said, who's going to want to listen to me? I'm just a teenager. They won't listen.
Yeah.
You know? But they actually listened. And my sisters and some other adults from our church at that time, we began to sing together, and we started by going to the Colorado State Fair, and we sang at the Capitol Hill People's Fair, just community outreach.
Yeah.
And from there, just singing in the community and at our churches, and the Lord was really blessing as we sang.
Now, how many years did you do that?
Oh my goodness, we sang at the fair for at least 15 years.
15 years.
15 years.
Oh, I bet people came just to hear you guys.
Well, you know, the Colorado State Fair was a fun place to sing. You know, the families could come. They were having their picnic out there, just eating and enjoying life. But what I really liked about the Colorado State Fair is you had an opportunity to tell people about Jesus.
Yes.
They didn't keep you from stopping in between a song and witnessing to the people about Jesus, and so that was very important to me.
What a wonderful outreach. And then where did you go from there? When I guess you stopped singing with that group of people?
Right. Well, as time progressed, you know, you're getting older, your sisters are moving, everyone's going different directions.
Sure.
And so from there, I began singing in choirs and doing solo music.
Yes.
And by then, it's time for me to have a family. And so I was married, started having children, and so now my children sing with me too sometimes.
Do they?
Yes, they actually play saxophone. My son Isaac's awesome saxophone player, and my daughter Saroba sings, and Solomon plays the drums, and Abraham plays the bass. So my husband Paul, he plays the keyboard and the acoustic guitar. So.
Oh my goodness, what a musical family. Your kids had to come out doing music, didn't they?
Well, they really did, because when they were in my womb, I was worshiping and praying and singing.
Oh, that is just beautiful. And so do you guys go out and do things together as a family? Where do you sing together? Where do you play together?
We do, wherever the Lord opens the door. Like recently, we were at Tony's Bistro and Market. We sang with Confluence Ministry.
Yeah, I know.
And what a delight to be there. You have families just sitting there, eating, enjoying the holidays, and you have a chance to tell them about Jesus. And so wherever the door opens for us, at church, community events, we just go forward.
Wow. And what would you say is your heart? Is your heart for going out into the community and using your music to reach people? Or?
It is. For many years, we've sang in the community and in churches, but now I feel like this is a season where God is saying, okay, Essie, it's time for you to launch out. It's time to move forward, go deeper, go higher in me now. And so now I'm doing more with television and more, just more like for instance, some goals would be to eventually go to the Holy Land Experience and sing there.
Yes.
We've been there as a family, but I'd like to go there and sing and minister in music. So just to go higher, I feel like the Lord is saying, bigger doors now, Essie. You've planted seeds, you've sown seeds. I've had the Young People for Jesus choir, I've had kids choirs, and I just feel it's time to launch out more and minister one-on-one.
Well, it looks like you're doing that with a CD, which we're going to talk about here in just a moment and tell you how you can get her music. But we're going to have another song from you.